What truly breaks a family? It's rarely the big, obvious things. More often, it's the unspoken contracts, the silent expectations that one day slam headfirst into a simple human no. Today's story is a masterclass in that collision. This isn't a fight about laundry. This is an earthquake in the family microcosm, where a personal boundary turned out to be stronger than a lifetime of obligation. And it all started with a set of sheets. Let's meet our protagonist. We'll call her Chloe. She's 23, building a career in graphic design. Like millions of young adults, she lives at home, saving every penny for her own place. Her mom, Linda, is a successful consultant, on the road 80% of the year. Their deal was unspoken, but crystal clear. A roof over your head in exchange for keeping the ship running. When Linda texted, "Home Thursday," Chloe would stock the fridge, vacuum, and make sure her mom's bed was made with fresh linens. It was a ritual of gratitude, a system that worked. Everything changed last Thanksgiving. Linda brought home a guest, a new man, David. The evening was filled with muffled laughter behind a closed door, then other sounds. Chloe in her room felt trapped in secondhand intimacy. She blasted white noise, but the awareness of what was happening through the wall created a physical discomfort. The next morning, a quick, awkward breakfast, and her mom was off to the airport. In the quiet house, Chloe passed the open door to the master bedroom. The scene was more eloquent than any words. Tangled sheets, a duvet on the floor. This wasn't mess. This was the evidence of intimacy left on display. 3 days later, the text came. "Sweetie, can you strip and wash the sheets in my room before Thursday?" A normal request, but this time, the words landed differently. Chloe pictured the process. Pulling off those sheets, carrying them in a hamper, seeing possible stains. Her body reacted before her mind, a wave of nausea. She typed back the sentence that changed their relationship. "Mom, I'll do everything else, but not those sheets. I can't touch them. That's my line." A pause, typing bubbles. The reply, "Are you serious? It's just laundry." The argument exploded over text. Linda was offended, then furious. "After everything I do for you?" Chloe held her ground. "This isn't about gratitude. It's about what's on those sheets." And then, her mom deployed the nuclear comparison. "Hotel maids do this every single day. It's their job." This is the moment the fight transformed. It was no longer about sheets. It was about how Linda viewed her daughter, not as a family member with emotional limits, but as a service provider. The transactional lens had completely erased the relational one. Let's pause here and talk about disgust. It's not just an ick feeling. It's a deep evolutionary boundary-setting emotion. It protects us from contaminants, both physical and moral. For Chloe, those sheets aren't fabric. They are a contaminant of a private act she was forced to witness auditorily. Asking her to handle them isn't a chore. It's asking her to suppress a core, self-protective emotion. Her mom isn't just asking for a favor. She's asking Chloe to betray her own instinct for emotional hygiene. Now, let's dismantle the free rent argument. This is a classic logical fallacy. I provide X, therefore you must do Y, regardless of what Y is. But healthy agreements have implied limits. If Linda asked Chloe to help her hide a body or cheat on her taxes, free rent wouldn't justify it. Chloe is arguing that handling post-sex linens crosses into that territory of an unreasonable why. The provision of basic shelter doesn't purchase unlimited access to a person's dignity or nullify their right to say, "This is where I stop." This is where I want you to do some moral math. Let's play a quick game. On one side of the scale, put free rent and utilities. On the other side, put handling the physical evidence of your parents' sex life. Does one side automatically cancel out the other? Where is your line? What if it was a father and a son? Does that change the equation? Type scale even if you think the rent cancels the ick, or boundary wins if some things are just off limits no matter what. Let's see the room. After all this analysis, my verdict is clear. Chloe is NTA. Not even close. She established a clear, reasonable, and healthy boundary. A good parent's job is to make their child feel safe and respected, not used. Linda's failure was in refusing to see her daughter's disgust as valid. She prioritized a spotless house over her child's emotional comfort. The hotel maid comment revealed a stunning lack of empathy. Chloe wasn't failing her duties. She was asking for basic human respect. This is why I love this community. We dissect these messy, real-world ethical puzzles. So let's hear your verdict live. Team boundary or team transaction? The comments are your courtroom. Smash the like button if you believe respect should always trump blind obligation. Subscribe and hit the bell, because tomorrow we're breaking down a story that will make your jaw drop. A woman discovered her fiancé's secret wife practice journal, where he graded her performance on everything from cooking to kissing. Real life is wilder than fiction. I'll see you in the next one.